It's not fucking cool, man. You see, you hid her recovery well. I had no inkling that her memory had returned. Well, you weren't watching her! Yaguri! You weren't watching her! You stopped! Can I ask myself, when could this have happened? Maybe in the many moments where I wasn't watching her. At the meeting with her parents, perhaps? Then why would she? Nay, there's not else to be gained from such conjecture. Oh my fucking god, I'm so mad at you right now. That's how he got his way in the end, at an unspeakable price. He really is a vile little worm, isn't he? You see why I said you can't pause? Yeah, I see why. I see why. So Yatsuya's returned to the bosom of the Empire after all. Cannot say I'm surprised. What I struggle is to fathom is Asahi's aim in all this. They've recovered the Yuri's remains, and will hold the cremation anon. Would they had never set foot in Doma. I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it is best that he allow himself time alone with his thoughts. Conscripts and Contingencies. Lord Hien has seemed keen to take stock. Oh, this is just buff potions. Okay. Fuck. So, my friends, that which we have feared has come to pass. Gotsuyu has regained her memories and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into Golemon hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconsignable lengths to which Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Zenos, it's plain he cannot be trusted. Yeah! I told you he couldn't be trusted. He walked and talked shit to my face directly when you were 5 feet away. Sorry, I'm heated right now. And that is to say nothing of the unexplainable containers which he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, it is unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If this main structure of Castrum Flanimus is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. A cathedral has stood empty ever since the Imperial was withdrawn, while we took steps to ensure that it could be defended by an occupying force. It is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain that we have an unobstructed exit. Pray, allow me to join you. I have some experience of Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need to ship a ferry we will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Skedaboon, on the other hand, would only require a single run and leave us far less vulnerable in the water. Assuming, of course, Ranshu can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with the Ranshu and his pirates before. And I won't be alone, will I, Lesha? Count on me. Yeah, we need to secure everything we can right now. Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's just a shame that Lise won't be there to reprise her role. I'm certain you'll make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be consulting with common brigands? Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we should ask their aid once more, we should treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord, pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alphino and I shall be about our task. And we should be on our way to Koro. Time is short, and the ransom may take some convincing. Okay, man. I'm gonna polish off one of this little rum bottle I got. Ugh. I need it after everything that's fucking happened. So Tim, I'm assuming you've endwalked, right? You've done everything? In my mind, Yasuyu is deserving of only one fate. Memory loss be damned. Hey, if you don't have the stones for it, we'd be happy to take on the burden. It'll be nice and swift. Damn. You finished Endwalker in 6 days? It was insane. Holy shit, man. Alright, what was this guy's voice? I know he had a different one than I expected. Well, that's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble Lord of Doma to the company of a bunch of bilge rats such as we? If you come to offer Doman chains in place of Galding ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. Ha ha ha! What fine subjects you make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I send for you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. Perhaps you're confused. Doma's liberation was a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn an oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at the Master's whistle. I would presume not to treat you thus. I've come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Ally of equal standing, you say? Sounds a bit lopsided to me. What's the profit for us in the end of all this? Profit? Must you always think in such short-sighted terms? Have you heard of doing the right thing? Have you heard of pirates, little miss? You're fine with simple souls. You pay our tithe, you sail in peace, deny us our due, and we take it by force. We'll pull you out of the water if we see you drowning, but we're not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mrs. Alize. We did not come here to moralize, we came here to talk. And there is more to be said. According to our records, recovered after liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among the conscripted into the Imperial Army. And, as you may be aware, we recently negotiated with the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask you offer them a place in your confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And was not the Confederacy in need of new recruits? You seemed well informed of our affairs, Lord Ian. Losses we suffered at the Galdian hands are no secret. But since we drove them out of Doma, the Ribby Seas have become alive with traders and travelers. So many vessels attacks, and so few pirates attacks them. We could do with some more hands on deck. Undoubtedly so if they're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire. Very well. The Confederacy agrees to your request, and you will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she still has yet to be declared seaworthy. She soundeth below deck, but when you load her up with conscripts and the water line rises, whichever planks, had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay on dry land, you will do us the favor of swimming around the hull, check for any weaknesses. That is, if Doman laws are not adverse to getting their ropes wet. Not this, Doman Lord. If we inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in trice. That's the spirit. The ship is moored at Quick Spire Pier. Our apprentice, Shipwright, will be on deck to hear your report. Look for a lad named... I'm not saying that. And I thought I had a knack for parlaying with pirates. For the record, my previous attempts was an unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was at head. Well, I thought the rumors were exaggerated, but the young lord lives up to his reputation. You blasted through the MSQ in 3 months. You were on sick leave for 1.5 months, so you binged it. Damn. That's a feat in and of itself. No, I take my time and just I'm voicing everything and just, you know. But damn, kudos to you. I couldn't do that. I didn't have that much time devoted to do it. Okay. Okay, so we just gotta jump in here and inspect the planks then, I guess. No signs of damage. Hey, Han. The water is so invigorating. I have not swum in the Ruby Sea since... I should be concentrating on the task at hand. For once, I'm actually glad Yugiri isn't here. I doubt she would have taken would not have taken kindly to a pirate inviting Ian to inspect his hull. Upon closer inspection, you spot a small crack in one of the planks. Okay. Do we need to repair that, or... Huh. Hey, guys. Inhanashi, I think is his name. 4.3 is popping off. This is doing something to me. I'm a shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? The section I inspected seems solid enough. There's a crack in the front part of the ship, by the way. Oh, on the port side, near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. My apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I'm happy to report no visible cracks or holes in my section of the hull. Your Lord Ian! Oh, the captain sent you to inspect the hull? Oh, come here, mercy. Forgive this discourtesy, my lord. It is all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are of Doma? Yes, Lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had no one else to return. The Confederacy became my family. But someone told me they're releasing conscripts now. Maybe my father will be among them. Not that I can go back. There's no leaving once you've joined. How far is our lady? Is she seaworthy? That's probably it. Rochelle or whatever? Yeah, there he is. Captain, we found a small crack on the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. And there he goes. I see you met the boy. Told you his story. He babbles when he's nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave his life. So if he chooses, I expect you to see that they are provided for. I've heard those who join the Confederacy forswear all ties with kin and homeland. Is that oath so easily put aside? If I allow it, I see in him the lad that was 25 years ago. You say the words, and you mean them, but the yearning for home still lingers. I see in him the lad I was. I'm not reading correctly, sorry. It's the rum. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my lot. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us, and if there's a life for him in Doma, he should have the chance to live it. Pirates with honor. Love it. Well said. If the Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more, be it in Yangtze or out in the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Ahanashi and the others like him are free to dwell where they desire. When the matter is settled, we'll make preparations to cast off. Is it time for a rowdown? I don't know what that means. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let's return to the Enclave. Alright, good. Side quest to make us forget about the awful shit happening behind the scenes. Thank you, game. I say thank you, but I don't mean thank you. I mean, I'm nervous as fuck for what's planned. I'm keeping an eye on my internet because around 5 is, I think, whenever it starts getting a little spotty. So if it starts doing that, I will probably have to end the stream. Unfortunately, but I'm gonna hope it stays with me a little bit longer. Alphino tells me they had little trouble finding a suitable route out of the castrum, but he won't say much more than that. If I didn't know better, I'd say he was hiding something, though I can't imagine what. We found the castrum's tower unoccupied and betraying no signs of recent activity. Only shadows and echoes await us there. Alphino seems oddly reluctant to linger, but I saw not to concern us. The castrum was deserted, quite deserted. 'Twas a simple matter, the surest path out, hence our swiftness. Why are you hesitating? It seems Yugiri and Alphino have completed the task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structures and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we can lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. And from there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attain the exchange and pray the Kami these precautions were necessary. I'll take strength. The castrum was really deserted. Okay. There's something he's not telling us. I'm not happy about that. The primary agreement. Oh, let's see. So it's about 5 o'clock where I am. Should I just play through this part of the quest? And if it starts going bad, then that's it. Call it. I just want to know how big is this part of the MSQ? Go. Yes, go. Okay, I'm gonna go. While we are putting our contingency plans in place, I left Hakuro in charge of organizing transport for the Imperial prisoners. Huge? This is huge? Oh shit, okay. We will see they arrive at the appointed hour, leaving us free to rendezvous with our Confederate allies. Come. They await us at the riverbank, not far from the castrum. I wish Alphino would tell us what he's fucking nervous about. Okay. Hey, buddy. As former soldier of the Empire, I have been chosen to oversee the handover of our Imperial prisoners. Whilst I am so occupied, I must ask that you provide a steadfast support for Lord Hien. I want you to do more. You're cool. You're a cool guy. I remember when we had that big fight, and you were a badass, and I wish you did more in this thing. Oh, it's starting to drop. My internet's starting to drop. I might want to save this for another time. I just saw it dip to yellow. If you're going to pause, now is the time. I might have to, because I really don't want to get involved in like this big thing, and then my internet just suddenly start going bad. But the patch is not much longer. Okay, it's not much longer, you say? No, there's about 30 minutes or less left. Okay, debating if I don't want to stop. Oh yeah, it's starting to do it. Okay, I'm gonna probably call it here then, because it is starting to like get inconsistent right now. Yeah, I will start next patch right here.